In this video, we will talk about the section on Let's Explore. The section on Let's Explore involves an active participation of all. Unlike other sections in the book like Picture Fun, Story Time, I Can Read, Rhyme Time, etc., where the teacher might explain everything to the child in detail. This section requires active involvement of the children along with the teacher. Otherwise, this activity will not achieve its objectives and become irrelevant. So, how do we transact the section Let's Explore in the classroom? Let us look at it with an example from the theme Water from Class 1. This lesson talks about water, its importance as well as its conservation. Simply by instructing the students to close the tap or don't waste water, etc., will not at all help students to understand. It will simply be drilling. As teachers, we should imbibe in our children such qualities through practice that whenever they see scarce natural resources such as water being wasted, they make sincere effort on their part to save and conserve them. So, what are the things we need to keep in mind when we do this lesson? Firstly, let us not start telling about the benefits and ways of saving water, as it will be more like preaching than learning. Let's talk to children about water in their home language. The teacher, in order to initiate a discussion on water, can start talking with the students by showing a composite picture to the children. Why are people washing clothes in a river? Should we wash clothes in a river? Why not? What will happen to the river? What about the fishes in the water? Similarly, you can have another picture with someone carelessly dumping garbage. As the children look at the picture, you can generate a conversation with questions like, where do you dump your garbage? In the picture, the person is throwing the garbage in the river. Is it good? Bad? Why? In the third picture, you see a group of children swimming and building sand castles by the river. So, what kind of questions can we give here? We can ask them questions like, do you like to play with water? Where do you go to play with water? With whom do you go? What do you take with you to play with water? With what type of water do you like to take bath? Hot or cold? Why? These are just suggestive questions. We can ask many more such questions to familiarize the students about the various uses of water and its importance. The questions we ask will have responses from children. Please note them down on the board. Now, the children would have started developing an understanding and interest in the topic. We can continue asking them more simple questions such as, what is required to make tea in our home? And what does the fish survive? Before and after eating, with what do you wash your hand? These questions will also invite answers which should be noted on the board. Sometimes we can also use extended questions like, why must we wash our hand before eating? Using what should we wash our hands? Why should we wash our hands? Let us now look at a classroom demonstration of the lesson.
Good morning, everyone. Let's open the book and turn to page 91. Look at the picture. carefully and tell me what you see.
A boy sitting on a chair, wearing a vest and half pant, eating ice cream and sweating.
Why is the boy sitting on a chair sweating?
Because it is hot.
Why is the boy having an ice cream?
To cool himself.
What are the other things that tell you that the boy is feeling hot?
He is wearing vest, shorts, chappals, short haircut, sweating.
Which months are hot in Sikkim?
April, May and June.
Do you bring water bottle to school?
Yes.
What about you?
No, I don't bring.
When you feel thirsty, what do you do?
I ask my friend, and if she does not give, I drink from the school tap.
After drinking water, do you close the tap?
No, sir. He leaves the tap open.
This is not good. Water is very precious and you should not leave the tap open. You should always close it after using it, even in your home. When your friend shares his water with you, you should also bring water and share it with him. Sometimes, when you are unable to finish the water in the bottle, what do you do with it?
I throw it in the drain to reduce the weight of my bag.
Oh, we should not do that because we are wasting water. What can we do with the water? Can we pour the water in the flower pot?
Yes.
Wonderful. That can be done. Just like we feel thirsty, do you know even the birds, animals and trees also feel thirsty? Have you seen them drinking water?
Yes, sir, I have seen pigeons and dogs drinking water.
Yes, like us, birds and animals also feel thirsty and drink water from wherever they can. People also water the plants and some trees because they make food with the help of water. That's why when we have leftover water in our bottles, we should not throw it but pour it in the plants or flower pot. We can also put some water daily in an old container in our homes so that the other birds and animals can also drink from it when they feel thirsty. The water has to be changed daily. This way we can help the thirsty birds and some animals.
Yes, sir.
Now, in this class, we have seen that the teacher, while he is teaching, has also tried to achieve the learning outcomes. these outcomes are response orally in any language including sign language to comprehension questions, talks about self and situations. Similarly, we also need to keep in mind the goals of education for sustainable development. In this lesson, the ESD goals are highlighting the importance of water, its uses, the need for water conservation, as well as the source of water.